Hello, vlog. Almost Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. When is Kwanzaa? Can somebody please school me down below? Do a double check. How are you guys? I think this might be like a bit of a mixed vlog, but I'm just starting here because I'm going to the one and only holiday party that I'm going to, which is my dad's. So that doesn't even count as me going to something like that I was invited to, you know? I just very kindly was invited. I only started getting invited 5 years ago when I started my first business, so that was a big thing. But I used to be the entertainment. That was a nice shift in my life when I went from being the entertainment to the guest list. Felt like a real businesswoman. Anyways, weird intro, but I probably will not be sending you guys. See, you guys are really my friends. Like, I'm telling you this as if we're legit on FaceTime right now. I probably will not show anything. Maybe I'll like take a little, I don't know. Maybe I'll take a little video of the event tonight, but I will show you my outfit. So that I will do. And I'm honestly debating. Last year, I remember I had just gotten my Celine Eyelet bag and it was the first time I wore it to that party, and so that was amazing. This year, in my brain already, I'm debating between my round 90s bag, which I already said in my last video, with the little rose Magda Butrym charm, or that's actually maybe the front runner. I don't know. The obvious choice is the Row Ascot bag because it's red, but yeah, I'm gonna think about it anyways. Just starting us off here. It's kind of rainy today, so it sucks. I just had, you guys, I was gonna say update, miscontrolling ma'am over here. I buy in my co-op exactly a year ago. Guess who's the newest board member? You guys, I'm the most controlling person ever. 1 year in, I said, I'd like to be on the board. Gets on the board, and it wasn't even fair because only 5 people ran, and so it wasn't even technically voted on, but I hope people did vote for me. Anyways, that's weird. So I had a board meeting come through to me being a grown adult, and now I have this party. So I really would like to take a walk with my darling angel dog Matisse, but of course it's raining. We might do that anyway, so if I go anywhere right now, I shall send you a photo. You know what I can show you right now? I should have probably wiped off the sparkles that I have on my hand from doing my makeup, which I just did. I've been bouncing back and forth between brown and black smoky eyes. Do you guys have a preference? Actually, I'd love to know that. And obviously I haven't done my lips yet. I do that last because I usually am drinking a tea of sorts. Exhibit A, it's right here. Do we like a brown smoky eye? This is actually all, no, not every single part, like the very base is something, as I think Laura Mercier, but pretty much all Huda Beauty. Or I've been using that black, oh, maybe that's what I'll do in this vlog. That'll be cute. Somebody asked me for the like dark black smoky eye that I've been doing with my Chanel palette actually. So maybe in this singular vlog, if I remember, I'll try to do my darker, ooh, that just looked so creepy. I'll try to do my darker version tomorrow or the day after at some point this week. I still have to film this week. I've been really bad. I don't even know why I've been bad. I've just been off my schedule. The holidays, I guess. So maybe I'll film that for you, add that into this vlog. And genuinely, please, I'd love to know down below. You guys know, and you guys, I think you guys listen to me, which I very much so appreciate because we know that authenticity and truthfulness in this community, I very much so value. So tell me down below your thoughts, whether you prefer a brown smoky eye, aka this is Exhibit A right here, or like the Lela Sophia signature. I think they're both quite signature. The darker black gray based one. Love to hear your thoughts because I genuinely debate between which one I like better. Okay, weird intro. Let's cut to some outfit shots prior to this little party and maybe a little preview of the party. Okay, love you. Oh my God, fun fact. when I was the entertainment, aka if you guys are new here, I'm originally a musician, I'm a singer. I went to the New School for Jazz and Contemporary Music, and I used to sing jazz like that was my night gig in addition to nannying. So you guys are knowing my whole history. When I did the very first party for my dad, aka I call him my dad, he's technically my stepdad, but really he's the man who raised me, he's my dad. But my very first party, I'm trying to think, yeah, this is the first one that I sang at. I think I was 19 years old. Was I 18? No, I was 19. I played with one of my dear friends, John, and then Joanna, my friend, was the bass player. And this is why I'm telling this story. My older stepbrother, his name is Gus. He met his now wife / main person in his life 12 years ago at that party. And so I joke all the time that I like made them get together. So that's hilarious. But it was at Lincoln Center. I can't remember what the name of the restaurant was, but it was like the penthouse top of the Lincoln Center thing. I don't know. It had like the craziest view of Central Park anyway. So I joke all the time that my background music is what got my brother his wife. So that's the funniest anecdote of all time that maybe I just think is funny, but I'm adding it in here anyways. I was gonna clean my mirror, I swear to God, but now I need to leave. Okay, I fear I have just very much so copied the girl that I saw at my chain supplier yesterday. There's something that happens to me in my soul when I see like a pedestrian in, what is like the military call them? A civilian out in New York City wearing all black. There's something that happens to me that's like, damn, why am I not wearing all black? So we're fully going. These, you guys, dead serious, are like, I actually did own several pair of Yeezy heels and they were never comfortable. These are the fake ones. So comfortable. And I used to work in these downtown when I owned my store. And it's been a long time. I have not been wearing heels or walking in heels, to be honest. So hopefully they're gonna be okay. The only annoying part is that we're walking, we as in me, is walking, it's a place in Moynihan Hall called the Irish Exit. So it's like walking throughout the entire train station, but it's fine. Hopefully I'll be okay. And then are we ready for the pièce de résistance? I fear I've outdone myself. What do we think? I'm obsessed. This is gonna have to rival my Loro Piana Extra Pocket with its charms. You guys, did I do a good job? This is kind of iconic. And this is actually the first time I'm looking at this against my outfit. Does the brown, does it work? Does it work, Sophia? Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Sure. I think it works fine. Okay, so this is my outfit. One more thing. I might have to put the camera down. Hold on 2 seconds, I swear. Okay, dead serious. That just took the longest amount of time. Not because of the piece. Let me not disparage my own work. But, sorry, I'm holding my camera in the other hand, so I don't know how to do this. But because I just tried to MacGyver my Blooming Rose, yes, there's things all behind me. The Blooming Rose arm cuff over my jacket. I think we've done good, guys. So this is the final outfit and we're going rose themed. I knew the rose and the rose were going to be redundant, but I think redundancy is okay when it's like a bit kitschy and everything else is black, so it's fine. Okay, I will see you there and I love y'all. Do I say that in every single shot? It's just true. This is so good. It needs a name way down below because I need your help on this one. I've only named Penny and Prince. Oh my God, does it have to have P name? I just realized that. What is that over there? My charger? Anyways, it's my extension cord. Yep, she was the belle of the ball. Nobody cares except this is a room full of people who really could not care less about fashion. But then when people are like, oh, you smell good. And this is cute. I'm like, okay, I've done my job. That's all I care about. Matisse is smacking her lips. Okay, there we go. I was like, whoa, I look rough. What's going on? My eye makeup held up I think it all held up okay. And it is pouring outside. I don't know why I'm showing you as if you could see outside, but you cannot. But can you hear it? No, you can hear somebody's lips smacking because someone just got her T-R-E-A-T. You good? Love you. Can I turn this camera while I'm filming? No, hold on. One second. What are you doing? Okay, wait, pause. What are you doing? You're smacking your lips. Just a little lip smacky. Huh? What are you doing? What's in there? Why are you smacking your lips? What? Why are you smacking your lips? Well, you're adorable. I don't know why she does this, but she does it sometimes. And it's really ridiculous and funny. And it goes on for like 5 minutes. What's in there, kiddo? Okay. This is one of the best Van Leeuwen flavors. Obviously the best is Earl Grey tea ice cream, but look at this. I think this is new. It's ice cream cake. It's Matisse approved. Obviously not taste tested, just she, you know, wishes she could. Sometimes I feel like it seems like I'm like feeding my dog these crazy things and I don't. But yeah, she thinks it looks pretty. I am assuming she probably wants some. But yeah, okay, this has become weird. Love you. Good morning, everybody. My dog is always like, what? Sorry, baby. Talking to the vloggy vlog. Good morning. I feel like it's not even that early. It just takes anybody who knows me. You don't wanna go away with me. It's not cute. I need 2 to 3 hours in the morning to like adjust back to real life. I'm a very intensive dreamer. And it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I need to like adjust back to reality. Any relatable? Probably not. But I got a question if I could do I just said that I would do this or hoped that I would do this to do my gray black smoky eye, specifically with my little new Chanel palette that I've been using. So we're gonna do that. And actually 2 new things that I have that I'm all taking out of my little Drees makeup pouch right now. My brush I'm gonna leave there so it doesn't get dirty. I love this little thing. It's so cute. Came free with my chamomile satin purchase. But I have to film today because again, I don't know why I've been so bad. I do know why, because I've just been busier for some reason. And like trying to balance, I don't know, everything, and with the holidays, whatever, lots of stuff. But I'm actually very excited because I haven't shown you guys Taylor Gray by MAC that I got. And I've been really, really liking using this plus the Chanel palette. Not that the Chanel palette isn't good. It needed this. It's just like a little added pop because the Chanel palette is less pigmented than I'm used to. You know, I'm like a Pat McGrath Huda Beauty kind of girl. And not that all the Pat McGrath formulas are like that, whatever, pigmented. They're pretty potent, so I really like using them. Anyway, I've just been taking a little bit of Taylor Gray, and with this I'm gonna try not to need to use, yes, that was a weird sentence, eyeshadow primer. If you have hooded eyes, I almost said Huda, like Huda Beauty. If you have hooded eyes, you know that eyeshadow primer, or I can tell you, if you don't know, eyeshadow primer is quite literally a game changer. Like, I didn't use it until I was probably like much older than I should have been. I was probably like 27. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, my eye makeup isn't gonna be like gone by the end of the night? That's insane. So yeah, it's pretty life-changing because what happens when you have hooded eyes, I will relax my eyes. There we go. Is that everything in there gets kind of covered up by your flap of skin, which is really weird to say, but it's just kind of true. And so all of that, like moving my eyebrows and whatnot, not only creases your makeup, but really just like rubs it off essentially. But these kind of like liquidy things, this one, and then this from Maybelline is actually even better, Color Tattoo. That's why it's called that apparently. It really sticks on there. These kind of things, like the putty-esque things, kind of almost act as primer, but a lot of people don't need to use eyeshadow primer, which I'm kind of jealous of. A lot of people like to like kind of make a, I don't know, if you have any sort of discoloration on your eyes, I guess people will put concealer, but that for me would just crease. So, you know, we all have our problems, I guess is what I'm saying. They're not problems. You know my thoughts on everybody. I think that everybody is like literally perfect, not to make this segment about that, but sorry, I'm trying to show you and actually do it correctly at the same time, so I hope you're seeing this. Anyways, I just covered my actual eyelid space, not the entire space. You know I'm not a beauty influencer, guys, so if I get the terms wrong, I'm really sorry. Anyways, that's just the super simple base, and essentially all of that's gonna be covered up, but it just gives a little pop, I find, to the Chanel. Like, look at that, it's kind of like hard to rub off, so that's gonna stay there for quite a while, especially through filming right now. And this is the limited edition. Does it have a name? Oh gosh, okay. It is not sure the name. So there you go, you can deduct which line of those is actually the name of the eyeshadow palette, but this was the sweetest gift by one of my step-aunts. And so that's it. It comes with these little things, but like, why do I even have them? I'm gonna throw them away. It comes with these little things. It's just such a me palette. I don't like the light shade is the only thing. And so I will use my Huda Beauty palette, but let's just go on in. So we're just, like, honestly, probably when I was, oh, fun fact, you wanna hear a fun story? My older stepbrother's first, like, very serious girlfriend, her mom was like the VP of Bobbi Brown makeup. I grew up in Westchester, guys, lest we forget. Sorry, moving my legs. So I got free makeup for like multiple years. And it was like perfect timing age-wise. So I just have been essentially getting free makeup. And the very first thing that she gifted me, shout out Lizzie, just going for it. The very first thing that she gave me, my brother's ex-girlfriend, was a Bobbi Brown. I will remember this to this day. And I also used it for like way past the expiration date. A perfect, it was like 5 to 6 shades of just smoky eyes. There you go. That was it. That was my introduction to smoky eyes, and that's been it for the rest of time. That was literally it. So this is like very reminiscent, low-key, of that palette. I wonder if that palette still exists. So I literally just go lightest to darkest, duh. And not duh, as in if you don't do that, but for me, that's just what I started with when I was probably like 14, 15. So I just take the lightest shade and I'm gonna kind of like pat it in. And when you have hooded eyes like I do, I kind of go like just slightly above my crease, which is what I find, so that if it's like that, look at the difference. This is right at my crease. This is slightly above, so when I relax, you can see a tiny little bit. And I've talked about this before, but I have like bigger eye. This is a weird comment, I know. So if you don't like talking about anatomy, please don't listen and skip through this part, but my eyes appear to be bigger because my eye sockets are very large. And I think the space between like my eyelashes and my eyebrows is, there's a lot of, I think as Pat McGrath would say, I have quite a big canvas. It's low-key giving Paloma Alcesser vibes, and so I appreciate that large canvas, but I like to use more negative space, I guess, because it's such a large amount of space. Most people, like, their eyebrow would be here, so you just go to your eyebrow, but I think my eyebrows give me, clearly I'm a very clearly I make a lot of expressions. What is that called? Expressionist? Somebody help me down below. Clearly, I very much use my facial muscles to convey my emotions, whether it be for the positive or to the negative, to my benefit or to my detriment. Yesterday in my meeting, I was like, I really need to work on my faces because I can see myself in the Zoom, and sometimes it's not appropriate to be like, oh my God, she did what? Who did, huh? So yeah, anyways, that was basically just like the base shade, kind of to melt in the MAC and the Chanel. And then we're gonna go in with the second darkest, this little cute little gray shade, which is my favorite. This is gonna be so pretty, going in the same exact spots. And you can see it's not gonna make that crazy of a difference, but it melts the two together. Because if I were to just go from the lightest gray to the black, you'd be like, there's not a whole lot of harmonious melting. So the difference between the sides, this is with a little bit of darker gray, this is just the lighter gray. Is there a difference? I'll see what I'm editing. And I just will do that over both of my eyes. Sorry for blocking. I've really been enjoying not wearing any makeup on my face, which I always do, but for filming, I don't even know why. I guess I've tried both and I just like it. I mean, there literally is a thing, like filming with face makeup just makes everything look a bit more harmonious. But in real life, my favorite look on myself, I will pause and show you my favorite look on myself, because obviously I've just done my skincare currently, and my favorite look on myself is a dark smoky eye, more so maybe the brown, but I kind of debate between which I like better. So this, and then absolutely nothing on my face. And I've just always liked the look of bare faces. I remember this show. What was it? I can't remember what it was called, but it was like the wives of famous hip hop people in the hip hop world. Like, it wasn't necessarily just musicians or artists or rappers, but there was one girl, and I can't even remember who her husband was or is. And this woman had like the dopest face I've ever seen in my life. She's so freaking beautiful, and she wore absolutely no makeup. And I was like, oh my God, why does she look so good? I couldn't figure it out for so long. And then I was like, oh, I just like the look of regular skin. That show came out when I was like much younger. And so I think it's just always been a thing that I've always liked. So call me crazy, but I have a lot of blemishes and stuff and weird little, like, God knows what that spot is. I don't even know. I have some weird spots. I don't think my skin is perfect in any way. I just much prefer the face. I much prefer everybody's faces with bare skin. And I know that's crazy. And that's not to say that, like, most people are so insanely good at doing I'm taking the same shade. Sorry, I'm interrupting myself. Taking the same shade going underneath my eyes. This is the game changer part. Everybody, like, I know I've had friends in the past who are just like so insanely talented at doing their base makeup, but still, like, then if, you know, we're hanging out the next day and they take their eye makeup off, I'm like, oh, I just love the look of natural skin. I don't know why. So maybe it's like very indicative of Moroccan culture, not to make this entire vlog about me being Moroccan, so self-centric, but, you know, I guess I've low-key made it a bit of my job to be more not even, is that ego-dominated, ego-focused? I guess just, yeah. I would like to be the representation that I never had, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But if you think about, like, so many Arab cultures, but especially if I have seen photos of, like, indigenous Moroccan women, you know, kohl comes from Arab culture and North African culture, I think specifically. I actually would like to know where it originated, but I'm sure there's a debate about that. So essentially a black eye and literally no other makeup. And it is quite literally functional, I believe, to keep the sun out of your eyes. And we can tell, like, look at evolution, you know? My eyes are sunken. I'm sure there was a purpose to that. I came from the desert, you know? My people are desert dwelling. And from the Atlas Mountains, like, between the Sahara Desert and the Atlas Mountains, and I think my great-grandmother was, like, from more so the region of Mali, and maybe she was mixed with a couple different West African countries, but yeah, guys, evolution. It's really interesting. So, I once did a photo shoot with a photographer who I will not name, but she's low-key kind of known, especially in, like, the plus-size industry world. So, did a shoot with her one time. I think I've told myself that I should tell this story. And I was like, okay, we're finally gonna like do some plus size modeling. I had her recommended, yada, yada, yada. To put it in my really positive terms, it was such a beautiful experience in showing me how absolutely not to act with someone that you've never met before, who is a completely new client. And essentially, there were some, I don't know, there were some remarks about my features that could be interpreted as very racist. And she really harped on my sunken eyes. And so now I'm like, how beautiful, you know? In however many years my bloodline has been evolving, I assume all of us for around 6 million years, like the weather and the terrain played a part in that. And so how beautiful, you know? So yeah, anyways, now I'm just telling, this is probably why I don't do makeup sections, because I will just tell the most random stories. But there's nothing more truthful about it. Speak of which, what is your favorite TikTok trend, or what's your favorite TikTok story in the I hear your voice, that thing? If you know, you know. You'll see an image of a Muppet. I can't remember what Muppet it is. And now we're in the black. Sorry. Pause. We've gone onto the darkest shade. It's a very pale black. It is not that pigmented. You can see I just put it on my lower lash. I essentially just connect, like I have kind of a gap here between where my eyelid ends and my eye socket bone is right here. So I just connect it, which I'm assuming is somewhat elongating. What's your favorite story that's come up? I have seen the craziest ones. It's insane. And a couple people have gone like completely viral. And I was about to tell one story, but I'm not going to, just because it's inappropriate. Or some of them, not even inappropriate, are just like wild and involve like crazy hospital visits. But then also the funniest ones to me are where it's like some ridiculous first interaction with, like, if it's, you know, a potential partner basically, or maybe even like a first date, or like telling a story when they first started dating. Pause. I am putting the black literally just in the corner. So that's like actually elongating. So this is the difference. No black shadow other than just a little cat eye. And this is the black kind of melding everything together. Just explaining. My favorite ones have been those that are like some ridiculous interaction between a person and their potential partner. And then the last slide is, and yeah, 16 years later, we're married and with 2 kids. And you're like, what? This is insane. Like the girl who in the middle of the night marked her territory on the guy's family rug and then cut to they're married. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. She didn't realize that she did that. She woke up and all of a sudden the guy blamed it on the dog. That was ridiculous. There was one girl who got scarlet fever during COVID. What? These stories are crazy and they make me feel kind of better about my life, because I'm not going to lie. I probably have like 8 stories that could go very viral. I'm not really sure that I want to be known for them, so I will not be doing that trend, but it does make me feel better about certain things that have happened in my life. Anyways, thank God we're almost done. This is both eyes. I just focus the darkest shade kind of on the very outer corner, and then I stare at both eyes for, they're always a bit different. It's just gonna happen. I really like this eye is a little bit more raised, so sometimes I'm like, oh, I always need to add a bit more on this. See, yep, I'm right. Oops. And then it was too much. I don't even know. And then I just like talk differently with both sides of my face. I actually read, I think there's like actually a neurologic fact having to do with that like the left side of your face is usually more expressive because the right side of your brain processes emotions more. And so it goes to that side, something like that. Neuroscientists, please correct me down below, but there is some cool fact like that. And I was like, oh, having a YouTube channel is really interesting, watching yourself back. But I think I've gotten very comfortable with it, so I very much so appreciate it. Also, I was a musician and I did like theater when I was a kid, so I'm very used to critiquing myself. All the times that my voice teacher made me like stare at myself in the mirror when I was singing. Oh my God, I was mortified when I was younger, but now I made like low-key a secondary career out of it. So love that for us. This, we clearly can see that I have loved and used and abused. Don't know where I don't know where all the shade names are, guys. This is why I'm not good at showing my makeup process, but I just take a little bit on my finger. I've been doing this now for a couple weeks since I got it. We go, sorry, if I'm looking over to my right, your left probably, it's because I'm making sure that I'm showing you guys correctly in the viewfinder. So my apologies. I just go in the little corner. I actually could probably went a little bit too low, or the lights are just illuminating that. And then I go literally right here in the corner, and my nail makes it a bit difficult, but I just try to get in there like that, which I think adds like so much illuminating qualities to my eyes, which I so, so illuminatingly was told to me by the photographer. Mind you, when you're doing like headshots, you're really wearing no makeup. So yeah, that was a vulnerable moment that I'm glad has passed me by. And I'm also very glad that I could never be offended by anybody, actually. We've talked about this before. Okay, I can clean this up, but essentially there's the bare shadow. And then you shall see in 1 second how everything just gets so much better after mascara. I used to like literally not leave the house without mascara. And I'm also very glad that that time in my life has come and gone. Because I'm very proud of myself and my God-given features. There's an ancient Japanese legend, I believe, that's like, your face is the accumulation of thousands of love stories. And I was like, that's so beautiful. So just in case you feel any type of way, your face literally, quite literally, is thousands, the representation of thousands and thousands and thousands, maybe tens of thousands, I don't know. I can't remember how many generations make up like hundreds of thousands of years, but that is like so many love stories. Your face is the face of somebody who literally, or the combination of people who, God willing, of course there are horrible exceptions, but God willing, loved each other enough to bring you into the world. So think about that, okay? And back onto the makeup. I guess I'll do my full eye right now just to show you that I love a bare skin and a full eye. And I love that it's really random, and probably everybody else hates that, but you know me. We know I love a spidery lash. I have since I was 13. And I've been using the same. I've never not used Maybelline. I've just bounced between the colors. I think this is the ultimate, the purple one, the Colossal Big Shot. I never ever use waterproof mascara, but I think who was it? Did Karen Britchick just do that? Somebody just said that the benefit of waterproof mascara is if your eyelashes don't curl, that it helps them curl. Is that true? So if that's true, then that makes so much sense. But for me, it's like I put so much on my eyes once or twice a week, because the rest of the 5 days I really just don't wear makeup anymore, that when I wash them off, I want to be as gentle as possible, basically. And actually, not all non-waterproof mascaras are the same. Some I've tried and I've been like, oh God, did I accidentally buy the waterproof? And I did not. It just was really hard to get off. This is the perfect in between, because I've had ones that are possibly easier to take off, but then they flake off during the day, which we can't have. But this is like the perfect in between. You need to like soak it a bit with water and then get it off, but it will come off easily, so that's good. I do 2 layers. That was layer number 1 of my one mascara. I always do bottom lash mascara, and I only do 1 coat of that, two coats on the top. The most important part, this is the eye with mascara, yes, only one layer, all of its shadows, yada, yada, yada. This is the most important part. This is the most indicative of my culture. I take specifically, can we see that? This Milani 17-hour Stay Put matte eyeliner. I've tried so many, and this is the best. Milani is the best. For a pencil, I actually don't know. My one friend said that there was a Lady Gaga, or no, what's her name? Kat Von D? Maybe has a really good, like, permanent pencil, like almost not liquid eyeliner, I don't know. But for the best liquid eyeliner, at least drugstore one, it is this one. I have tried and failed with so many. Sorry if you don't like looking at this, but yeah, this was the most life-changing. I've been doing this also since I was probably 13. I always will go, if you guys can see, this is like legitimately on the crux of where my eyelashes grow and my waterline. So not on my waterline, on the literal precipice of it. Can we see that? This is so like messy and real that I'm doing this so awkwardly with you guys, but whatever. Okay, so this is what I used to do. And then Emily Ratajkowski blessed my life and said that somebody told her to take it all the way. I'm not gonna talk when I do this. Okay, we got it. Whew, that's the scary part. And look at the difference that makes. Are we kidding? That, life-changing, and I'm so mad that I wasn't doing that. Oh yeah, now we can see the difference. With the little black eyeliner, without. I think that makes the craziest difference. Oh, my baby. I'll show the camera in 1 second. I mean, I'll turn the camera in 1 second. That's my baby. You've been so sleepy. Literally, it's so funny. Anyways, see, this is why I don't do this, because I will just talk. I will just talk to you guys, and it's so, I feel like, cringy. But if you guys are new or not caught up, Matisse had Lyme disease that then turned into an autoimmune disorder. And literally, she will be on steroids for the next 5.5 months. She's already been on them for 1.5 months. Almost 2 months. And she's never been like a food motivated dog. She's very well trained. She's very well behaved. She's incredible. I did a lot of work training her. I got her when she was literally 8 weeks old, 9 weeks old. Insert photo here. And she's never been food motivated. Like I would never. But if somebody were to like leave out a bag of food, she wouldn't touch it. If somebody were to accidentally leave out food, wouldn't touch it. Steroids? What the heck? I've never seen her be food motivated in my life. I don't know why I'm whispering like she's gonna get offended. She already knows, so hopefully you won't get offended. I love you. But essentially now she wakes up earlier than she ever has, which is not that early. Again, if you know me, I sleep very late, aka 9:30, and I used to sleep, oh, I didn't even do the, what the heck am I doing? Sorry. Eyebrow glue. And I forgot that I didn't do that yet. That's what I need to do. See, now I'm getting confused. I needed to do one more coat of mascara before it fully dries. You have to like, maybe it dried a little bit too much. It's fine. So she wakes up really early, wanting, like ravenous. And my doctor said it's because you like metabolize food extremely fast when you're on steroids, which I feel so bad for. She is ravenous for water. I can no longer leave the water out because we had an incident where she like, I didn't realize how much of it she was drinking and how quickly, or I did. And I was like, okay. And yeah, we did not have a good night that night. She was going to the bathroom literally every 10 minutes and it was really bad. So we had like some kind of a weird episode. And so now I have to like hand feed her and hand give her water. Otherwise she would eat it all at one time and drink it all at one time. But then now the poor thing, because she wakes up so early, well, for us, because I go to bed really late. I go to bed at like 1-ish. That's like my bedtime. 12:30 is when I try to go to bed and then I actually fall asleep at 1. But then after she eats, she comes back and she's so tired. So now our mornings, usually before all of this happened, she would have like so much energy in the mornings. And now she like tires herself out from being so hungry. It's so sad, but it's okay. But like, thank God for these steroids. They literally saved her life. So amen and thank God for her doctor, aka who was her spinal cord surgeon, who took on her case kindly enough. Thank God for this little girl. I just love her so much. Okay, we're nearing. This is just what I would do if I was going out right now, because I just love the look of nothing whatsoever on my face on this. And then if we want to get real fancy, I can do my all-time favorite lip combo, Gucci Beauty Carol Beige, which I only have that much left, and then I only have one more tube, and then it's completely gone. They discontinued it underneath me. They swept the, what? They pulled the rug from underneath me and didn't tell me that they were discontinuing Gucci Beauty. But now we go in with low-key a really weird muted gray lip and some gold gloss. This is Gold Blitz by Pat McGrath, which I need to get another of. And thank you, Mary, because I think I actually meant like tomorrow or before Christmas at some point. I keep saying it, but bleaching is like, such a process. I think I might bleach my hair one more time and then add a gray gloss. I think that'd be really cool. So that's my look with no makeup. And then literally all I'll do for filming is just a tiny bit of contour, a tiny bit of blush, a tiny bit of highlighter, maybe conceal some of my little friends. And then that's it. Thank you guys for listening to this insane 30-minute long story time. Okay, I have exactly 1 minute, but I'm showing you my outfit, meeting a friend at Bergdorf's who's never been before. I feel a civic duty. I'm just totally joking. I already joked. I was like, it's the most like old money, ridiculous New York place. But that's why the new generation needs to come in there and ruffle some feathers. So that's where I come in. So wearing the coat that I've been wearing all the time. It's from Eloquii, by the way, plus size brand, so I'm so sorry. Exclusionary the opposite way. Interesting. But this is saying, thank God. There's a jacket I almost bought, but it would be the same exact thing as this. Empire Studios, who I've been wearing for years. I have like sweat outfits from them, sweat tops from them. How do you say that? Love. Empire Studios did a collab with Kai. Same exact jacket, just with a belt. Actually, it's better than this jacket, so get that if it's not sold out. And I'm wearing my little, I don't even know what to call these. I don't even know, like sneaker meets something shoe and my round 90s. And I'll see you guys there. Good morning! Same jacket, but I actually just remembered right down there, I do have another option. I don't have shoes on yet. So I'm not gonna show my little feetsies. But this morning I'm excited because I'm going to Luna. That's been the surprise of the whole vlog. I probably put it on the thumbnail, so it's not even a surprise. I'm so excited. My brother, Dylan, some of you guys have met him. You know, he hasn't been here for like 8-something months, so most of you guys probably will not know him. adorable. You're gonna love him instantly. My brother moved last year in April, something like that. And so I literally I didn't make him, but I maybe bribed him to come a little early. So he flew in a day early, aka yesterday. My mom and him and I had dinner, you know, the trio of all trios in my family. And then he, like, I think, oh yeah, he was supposed to fly in today. Anyway, so I'm very grateful. So he's coming. I specifically got these tickets for him and I. Adorable. If you guys don't know, I'm just gonna let it be a surprise. So I'm not gonna say anything, but just keep watching. It's crazy. But it's like immersive and walking. So I need to wear flats. And I have the craziest surprise coming. Finally! Again, God willing, because I don't even know, but hopefully in like 2 more hours, I will be picking up the piece of all pieces and then some other orders for you guys for Christmas presents that I'm very excited. But this one piece, I'm just like, I have not seen it. I've seen half of it. And so I'm insanely excited. So I need walking appropriate shoes. My GH Bash loafers are like almost there, but I think I'm still scared to wear them for my ankles. And then I remembered that I have this other jacket. So either option number 1 with this, you guys can see my whole little jewelry setup. I don't think I've ever showed before. Plus my foam roller, hilarious. So I could do, sorry, awkward, my bandana foulard bag, which would kind of be a vibe. And maybe this even works better with my other jacket. Ooh, I'm trying to think of something like very artsy. And like the place is gonna be very colorful as a hint. So essentially the antithesis of me, but I was like, is there a more fun bag I can wear? And I'm like, this is more sculptural. Let me see, hold on. Let me try the other jacket. I'll come right back. Okay, like the jacket, don't like the bag jacket combo. So should I go for this jacket as something different? Again, what's wrong with me? I haven't cleaned my mirror. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, guys. Should I go for this jacket? I'm gonna have to MacGyver something. I will come back in 2 seconds with the final outfit because I have to leave outfit. I'll come back in 2 seconds with the final outfit because then I have to leave in 15 minutes. So we gotta speed this puppy up, Sophia. Well, I'm just completely repeating the same outfit that I wore to Bergdorf's with these little shoes. This is the area, you know, the time in which Matisse starts to get like, oh, you're leaving. But then I thought how adorable and appropriate for where we're going. I threw it back on the chair. I could do this, and then it's just like really fun. And I thought, damn, like this I think this clashes too much color-wise, but the 90s bag could be, yeah, it looks terrible on camera. But the 90s bag could have been really cute. Guys, this is what I do all the time. I don't know. This could have been so cute. Okay, or the last one that would have worked. Sorry, baby. That would have worked really well with the blue. I could do my Kelly, but Kelly and the shoes don't really work very well. I low-key think it's the mini Speedy. Oh, sorry, the little rose girl needs to turn around. And it's a cute little pop of color. Okay, I think we're gonna go for this for something really out of the box and ridiculous. Okay, I cannot wait. I'll see you guys there. Are you ready? I have in my hand, if you guys have already seen, I definitely am going to post like a full video. But you guys, this is the Pandora's Jar purse. And I'm so sorry, but this is the coolest thing I've ever made in my entire life. And I am proud of myself, okay? You didn't see the full me seeing it for the first time. Because that would have been a ridiculous moment, and I was in my manufacturers and we were both like, ah! Yeah, in fact, there were multiple of us. This is the most insane thing. Like, can you imagine just at a holiday party? Oh, hi. I am beside myself, and these are gonna be, I'm gonna have one of two detachable chains, but I'm so sorry. How chic. Matisse is doing a really good job. Do you want to just go sit in your bed for a few minutes? I just have to show everybody. I don't have words, you guys. This is the chicest thing. This is gonna, you know what? Fine, fair, least humble moment on my channel. This is the chicest thing I've ever seen in my life. And this is what I've been looking for my entire life. And I've never found it, so I made it. You guys, okay. Let's do a Luna unboxing, and then I'll say goodnight to you. And I think this is gonna come out on Christmas, so Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. And I'm just like, you guys, I have my own first lelasophia jewelry purse. My poor manufacturer, I was like, I have 8 more ideas. This took months. This was the longest piece I've ever made. The longest piece, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. The longest production time, most extensive piece. I mean, I'm beside myself, quite literally. Now let's open. I'm gonna turn the tree on. Excuse the monkey, armadillo, and doggy. Matisse's toys. You're so cute! Sorry, this is just gonna be my new personality. But obsessed with that. I have my hot cacao. Let's do an unboxing. Should I do it from this angle? Hold, please. Okay, tree's on. Baby's happy, hopefully. I know she wants her DINNER, but you know what? It's 5:30. It's very early. Okay, I think I'm gonna sit and do this. Can I sit and do this? This is the obvious one that my poor baby thinks is for her. I just couldn't leave it. It was at the second gift shop. It's like a huge Luna pillow. I just needed it. Obviously, it doesn't go with my color scheme whatsoever, but you know what? It's fine. It's really cute, and I'll find a place for it. If anything, I was thinking my room at my mother's house. Look at my baby. She's the cutest thing in all of the land. I mean, look at her coddling her toy. Anyways, okay, sorry. Whoa. My mom's house is blue. Oh, sorry, technically my mom's house is blue, but my bedroom at my mother's house is blue. So if anything, I'll leave it here. And then this is really, first of all, the bags are adorable. This is really what I went here for, okay? If you know, you know. In fact, should I just open it? Let me just open it. Hold on. Because maybe it just needs like not an unboxing vibe and more so just a unveiling vibe. And so 2 seconds. Oh my God, the shenanigans Matisse puts up with. Okay. If you know, you know. If I'm ruining the whole of Luna for you in this entire video, I'm really sorry. Because I did just tell one of my neighbors, like, don't look anything up, just go. So I'm so sorry. But hopefully if you're not in New York, that's why I'm doing this whole thing. Like, sorry. My brother also had to get one. He got one at the second gift shop. Like, I think at the end he was like, wait, I think I need one of these too. This is, darn, can I not do this with one hand? I thought I could. This is the Basquiat Ferris wheel in miniature version. Okay, sorry, pause, I'm failing. Oh my God, this is so iconic. Okay, I'm glad I got it all set up. Ferris wheel actually working. Like, can you imagine? Of course, my kids are gonna be Montessori kids if we've ever met. Like, if you've ever seen any of my videos, you know my kids are gonna be like wooden toys only. And then it has all these little guys that you put in the Ferris wheel. Like, I am beside myself. Oh my God, how do you do this with 2 hands? This is just tickling, did I get it? My little art nerd self. And we're gonna put all these guys in. Oh, Geez, you do have to kind of, okay, there we go. Let's do the next. Like, sorry, this is insane. I am due for a watching of the film Basquiat. That would be, I always just cry a lot, so I don't torture myself that much by watching it. Last one, wait, whoa. There we go. And then I'll show you the funniest part at the end. If you don't know, if you missed earlier in this video, what's on the other side. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, that was kind of hard. Look at them all. I am beside myself. And each one, I think, has a different, yeah, whole drawing on it. I mean, John Michel. What a genius. Okay, so this is iconic. Again, my brother got one too. It's gonna look way better with his decor. I'll have to find somewhere. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this is the other side. Like, I don't know if this is inappropriate for kids, but my kids will be playing with this, and I don't even have them yet. So, on the earth, you know. And, okay. Love you, baby. Thank you guys for watching. Hold on, let me turn the camera and say a proper goodbye. Okay, I love you. I just have to show this one more time. I'm genuinely trying to think of a time. Probably like, this is like as excited as I got when I had my first sample ever, which I will insert photo of right here because like, it was not that good. But like just physically having something that I made by hand. This I did not make by hand, but my manufacturer made it by hand. And I will explain if you've watched that video / go watch that video, I'll explain the entire process. But essentially this was I made a handmade wax model, and then my manufacturer like essentially totally made the proportions much more actually usable. I've never been so excited about anything I've ever made in my entire life. Music, art, my home maybe, yes, and my dog, but this comes third. I'm just kidding, but just like my love of purses and my love of making jewelry combining. Okay, love you guys. I'm so grateful for you guys. And again, I think I am putting this out on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, one of those. And so I truly, like, I just have to say how grateful I am for all of you. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys. This is technically later me coming in, but I forgot how fitted things can just do, wonders. This is from Naked Wardrobe, clearly a YSL dupe. And yeah, rightfully so. Again, sorry, I'm not wearing shoes, so I'm just gonna go down to right there. This is iconic. Buy it right now. Just buy it. I'm an extra large. I mean, I got an extra large. I'm normally an extra large. It fits. That's why, you know, I never try things, really. My hair looks insane. This is crazy. Hold on. Let me put this down, because we can't be looking that insane. Look at the pillow behind me. Oh my God. She's a mess. Yeah, I normally would have wanted an XXL. This is fine. And baby, sometimes she just gets like really protective. Anyway, this is my new personality. My bag and this jacket. Good night.